I'm now here checking the situation in Panglao, more specifically in Alona Beach. All the province was hardly affected by this typhoon, but I can see that Panglao has been not really spared, but it wasn't that badly affected, still badly affected, but not as much as the northern part or like the east side of Bohol. The more north you move, the worse it gets, and Panglao fortunately stayed down in the south, so the damage is still everywhere, but hopefully they can recover faster. So as you can see here, a lot of trees are down, a lot of these the most weak structures are down. But they already started with the cleaning operations. I can see the roof here are still intact, but heavily damaged. Like, I don't know if you can see that roof up there. But compare the destruction I saw up yesterday in Tubigon, this is nothing. By the way, I was looking at officials' reports today. They were saying that Bohol so far registered 63 casualties. That's way better than what I was saying yesterday, because some news were spreading around and they were fake news about Ubay only at 65 casualties. Unfortunately, official statements state that there are only six or eight, and what I'm trying to say that even if it's still a big number, even if there are casualties, at least the situation is not as dramatic as they were saying before, because the official statements are way better. So unfortunately, this typhoon really hit Bohol and Panglao in the moment where we were ready to open up. Things were getting better, protocols to move to the island were getting less strict. I was here like last week, probably was exactly 1 week ago, walking in this very beach, showing how the tourism is starting to get back to normal, how the business were opening up, and this really came in the best moment we had this year, when everybody was starting to be happier and optimistic about the Christmas holiday. We got hit by this horrible super typhoon Odette. But I'm confident we will recover from it. Bohol has been in worse situation than this. I'm not talking about other typhoons, because we never been hit by such a big typhoon like before in history, probably. But during the 2013 earthquake, I have to say that was more hard to recover. It was a 7.3 magnitude earthquake. A lot of houses got damaged, bridges went down, churches got totally destroyed. This is a lot of distractions, but I'm confident of the resiliency of the local people, of the Boholanos. By the way, before I conclude, I would like to apologize if I cannot reply all your comments. I always read them all, but it's very hard to get a connection nowadays. Fortunately, Now Globe is working again. It wasn't working before, only the Smart, but now it's getting better. I hope that in the next day we'll get better and better, because we're still having a lot of connection problem. Like for example, in the grocery, you cannot pay with a card. You have to pay only cash, and a lot of ATM machines are down. All the banks are closed, also because we have been going through this during a weekend. But I believe starting tomorrow things will get a little bit better, because people are starting to get the food, even the basic supplies in the grocery, or water is also a big problem. Making gas, because only selected gasoline stations are open. But things from now on can only get better, so I remain optimistic. I believe in the spirit of the local people. Even despite so much distraction, the spirit of the Filipino is still like to be positive and to be happy, just like those kids playing around, smiling, and trying to make the best out of any situation. So this is the situation we have here in Alona. A lot of dirt, but it's all natural dirt here. This can be cleaned fast. Fortunately, the building are not that damaged. So let's continue the walk until the end, until the other end of Alona Beach. So yeah, the solid structures are still okay, but you know, this kind of roof couldn't stand a chance with the power of this super Typhoon Odette. Winds around 250 kilometers per hour were registered here in the area. But I can see they're cleaning up. I can see several businesses that are still open, even without electricity. They still manage to run their business. I believe the big resorts are open. Definitely Henan is open. Those big resorts, they still can run with their own generators, so business never stop for them. Oh yeah, Alona Beach, in this part, in Henan Resorts. Everything is normal. Actually, I can see a lot of people from the city or from the provinces that they don't get any electricity. They take shelter here, the one who can afford, because anyway here you can have all the comfort. You still have electricity, you still have water. So people who can afford, they actually take shelter in this luxury resort. But for people like you and me, we will just be needing to deal of staying without electricity and without water for probably another month or two before they can restore the electricity. I believe we won't see electricity by this year. Probably next year that we start to restore electricity to some selected area. And before we can restore electricity in all the island, it will take months and months, because it was heavily damaged everywhere. But we will get through this. So yeah, this was a little update from Alona Beach. Guys, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, because I will still be updating you every day from the island. Tomorrow we'll be checking out other parts. I was thinking to go up north. So I see you guys the next time.